to Open Door Podcast. I'm your host, Sharenas.
And I'm your host, Franklin.
Hi, I hope you guys are having a great time today. Let's start off with these drinks that we're having. I myself have a chocolate espresso martini. And my friend,
I am a little bit under the weather, so I am having a peppermint tea with lemon and ginger, honey.
he needs a shot, but we'll talk about that next time. All right, so what does our podcast mean?
So to me, our podcast means that we are just opening the door for our conversations. So we will talk about anything in life, the struggles of life, things that we've been through, things that people are scared to talk about, and whatever comes to our mind.
I agree. I gotta give you that now. I love the atmosphere that the door is open, and I want everyone to feel welcome to come in. So open that door up. So this space for me is for anyone, of course, 25 and up, but we want everyone to, like he said, voice their opinions, ask us questions. We are an open book. Okay. So the first thing, let's talk about how we met.
Yes. So
It's a key moment, y'all.
I want you to go first.
Okay. So we work at this insurance company, and and he was already hired. I didn't even know we had a new insurance clerk coming in. So I was getting out the car, and I see his little bald head's head. I'm like, who is this guy? And out of nowhere, it just clicked. We exchanged numbers the first time we met. He didn't do that with nobody else. Wink. But I don't know, it just clicked.
I remember, now that part I don't remember because I was just leaving my class from that 5 a.m. class, and then I had to come to the job. And so I remember seeing you at that evening meeting because you wasn't at work, remember? You had to go out.
Yeah, in the field.
In the field.
Yes.
And so when you came in, I said, now who is this girl with these Nike shoes on and these Adidas pants? And I already was irritated because I have a class that I do after work. So I was like, oh, I hope this meeting don't last too long. And then when we got in the meeting lasted over 2 hours. And so that was already upsetting me. So when she walked in and she was doing all this loud talking and talking to our coworkers in the kind of way, I was like, oh my God. But I plan to not make friends at this job. I plan to just go in and do my job and come home. I even told the person that interviewed me the same thing, and then here we go.
And everybody's mad because he told them that. But that's a story for another day, another channel. I still think that he wanted to be my friend from the get-go. He said I was talking to people crazy, but he definitely wanted to catch the vibe. It was too easy for me to get his number. Like, what's your number? Oh, here you go.
But when she was texting me, I was like, why is this girl texting me every day? And I just gave in. Lord knows. I just gave in.
It was the best decision of your life. Just admit it. Just admit it. So, in hopes of the podcast, what are you thinking?
So, for me, I'm thinking it could go one or two ways. It could go really good, go really bad. But I think it's gonna be good for me to open up, and I wouldn't say I'm a closed book, but I'm open.
He's
but it'll be a
and he's
good
very
chance.
Quiet. Y'all will see the dynamic. We kind of like oil and water, but we mix well. He is quiet and I'm loud. We like the total opposite. So there's gonna be some that you're gonna have to catch on to.
But for me, I think it's more so like we are opening conversations for people to feel comfortable, to feel how they feel, look how you look, but also just the part of it, feel how you feel, because everybody's feelings are valid, whether they are right or wrong or mean or nice or whatever the case may be. But people's feelings are valid, so I think this opens the door for me to be more verbal and maybe articulate more as I go along the way.
I have to call him out, y'all. On Bull, he is the most articulate person I have ever man, he can snap and not use one curse word. I've seen it in action in our meetings when we're trying to meet our quotas for our insurance. He has snapped out and not said one curse word. If I could do that, I would be a top selling insurance person. I'd be on to something. I don't have it.
I mean, it took a long time.
I don't have it.
It took a long time. My mom was like, I remember growing up, I was a real hothead. And my mom was like, you got to learn how to tone it down. You got to quit getting mad at people. You got to quit doing this. You got to quit doing that. And it never clicked until until I went to college. When I moved to Huntsville to go to college, that's when it started to click. And I still had days where I backtracked, but it started to click around that time.
Oh, it ain't clicking for me. I don't know.
But my mom was like literally every day, even if I wasn't going off on somebody else, even if I wasn't doing anything, we talked. She was like, remember, you gotta be able to control your emotions. You gotta be able to control your
But
mind.
you can tell you mad. You can tell that the emotions are not being tamed. The emotions are there. You can read. You like a mirror. I can see exactly what you're thinking. But the words are just like, you imbecile. And I'll say, motherfucker. It's just two different people. I just don't got it. I don't got it. I'm praying for it. And that's what this is about, us growing together. But woo, I got to give him props when they do that. He got that. I tell him that all the time, by the way.
But I'm telling you, it took a long time. It really did. I mean, like, a lot of calls from my mama, a lot of talks, a lot of practicing in the mirror.
Now, how you practice? How you just
like, I already know, like, if it's something that's coming up, like if I gotta go to work and I already know there's about to be a meeting, I kind of like already prepare myself for it, because if I go in and it just snap, I might not be prepared. But if I know it's something coming up, something that's been brewing at work, I can kind of prepare myself for it. But if it's just something off the nail, off the head, I don't know.
And I think I'm not a good person to have conflict with, because I don't know how to argue. Like, that's my worst point ever.
I don't either.
I do not know.
I mean, I know how to a certain point, but when I get to a certain degree, I'm like real street.
See, I couldn't argue with you because your words, it'll just be pissing me off. Because we got to do all this talking. And I like to throw stuff, and that's something that I'm working on in my 2026 journey. That's something I'm working on. I got to stop trying to throw stuff. But it's either that or I curse you out. You can't get both ways. So I don't know. But you are inspiration for that. I got to give you that because I don't be seeing how you do it.
I mean, but that a lot of times people think I'm just holding back and I'm not saying everything I want to say, and I am to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going. I try not to jeopardize myself in the sense of jeopardizing my job or jeopardizing anything in the future. Right. But you will get a nasty look. I mean, that's just something I can't control at the moment.
Cannot.
And so, but it took a lot of practice, and a lot of times I think before I speak. I haven't always, but a lot of times I think before I speak, because I'll be thinking like, is it that deep? That's my first question. Do I care enough to put myself in a situation where either I can't come back to the job or go to jail? Mm-hmm. And then also, do I care about these people that much?
Ooh, and that'd be the problem. Because I don't think I care about them as much, but I still have to stand on respect. And when I feel disrespected in a friendship, marriage, brother, sister, anything, my go-to is I got to get that respect back. And I got to work on it. Because that's that's kind of like, I got to get it back.
That's kind of like that hood. Like,
it is. Mississippi raised 601 people.
And it's very hood.
Not Luverne. If you from Luverne.
That's why I went to high school at. But I mean,
I get it. Luverne.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like that too. Ugh. But it's like, do you want respect from people that don't respect themselves? So what kind of respect are they giving themselves if they And what are they going to give to you? That's what I think about.
Right.
Like, even with the head person at our current place, like, I just think sometimes it's more so like we don't have to argue.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, you see me, I'm going to keep it pushing. Because sometimes you think, oh, um, she disrespected me or he disrespected me. And then you think about it like they disrespect themselves. How they running around, how they running in everybody's face, how they traveling, taking messages from each other
Mm-hmm.
to the next person and then mixing them up to make other people upset. I just, I don't get it. I just try to stay in the four plastic walls of my
Cubicle.
cubicle and mind my business.
Cubicle.
And then when I come out and actually speak to you, it's an issue, but everybody can run the hallway. So I think that's why I just don't say nothing when issues come up, because I feel like if I do,
everything will come out.
it's gonna
spoil over.
Yeah, and it's gonna be too much.
Too much truth, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be too much truth,
right.
And then it's gonna be a point to where I have to be walked out or go home for a few days.
You like to say, I'll talk to you. Oh, Lord Jesus. So let's talk about friendship. What does friendship mean and look like to you? Why is friendship? Is it an important factor? Because some people don't care about friendship. They just in it for the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what does it mean
for me? Friendships are important because it's a relationship, whether it, like my partner, we've been together 10 years, going on 11.
Say it one more time for the people.
Friends for
10 years, people. Goes.
We were friends. We was good friends before. Like, we was best friends. We lived together, and we had separate lives. So when we came together, I think what holds the glue that holds us together is our friendship. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like if we didn't have that relationship first, this relationship wouldn't have made it this far. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, we established that respect for each other. We know each other. We looked out for each other in ways that we would have just as friends. Mm-hmm. So now we look out for each other on even bigger levels.
I get that.
And so I think that, and then also, like, I respect him enough in any situation to give him the respect to lead, but also give him the respect of listening and figuring out if we have an issue, listening and figuring it out. If I don't have anything to say, I don't say anything, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, regardless of people like, well, you can apologize for words. Yes, you can.
But they stick.
And so I don't want to say the wrong thing when I don't have anything to say, because I need to listen, and then maybe if I don't, and if I'm too mad or he's too mad, I feel like we revisit it when we come down.
Yeah.
Even if I have to walk into another room or get in a car and take a drive around the park, whatever the case may be, I feel like that works for us. And I think because of our friendship, so friendships are very important to me, and I don't have a lot, even though you think I do.
Everybody in Luverne.
No, it's one person. We've been best friends since middle school, and then I have a friend I met when I was at Alabama State. Me and her been friends since then, and then I have a few friends from A&M, and then you. But
you see how he put me last? I just want to make sure everybody witness the bull.
I put it in order of how
It should be in order of importance. But we ready.
No, I put it in order of how I met people. But I have most of my friends are women, mm-hmm. and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But I was raised by women. I love women. I don't always like women bosses. I know that was a little curve.
So going back in the lane, friendship to me means, to be honest, friendship is so important. Because when I'm friends with someone, I put a lot of trust in them. Mm-hmm. I try not to overshare, because you start loving me and then you mad because I'm over it, stuff like that. But when you lose a friend, it's like a death in the family.
It is. And I can speak on that.
Yeah, it hurts a lot.
It does. When I lost a friend, I had a friend that was, we were friends for X amount of years. And when we stopped being friends, it did hurt, but I had to just move on, because at the end of the day, when it ended, it was more so like I didn't want it to end, but it's almost like I saw it coming,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to believe it because when everything started saying, when like things were being said, and I was still being trying to be respectful of our friendship and not take it overboard because this person knew how I was.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had been knowing me longer than anybody at this time, and I just felt like some of the stuff that was said to me from them or relayed to me from their partner, I think it was more so like what was said prior to this, what was said when y'all sit down to eat or when y'all
Exactly.
watching TV, like
Mm-hmm.
because the person didn't know me enough to know
Certain
to have
things.
or not even know certain things, but to feel certain ways about me.
Agreed.
So like that would be like me with your partner. I know your partner, but I don't know your partner enough to say I don't ever want to be around your partner
Mm-hmm.
because you don't, and your partner can't say that about me.
Correct.
So that was the turning point for me.
And that's funny you say that because before I moved here, I had it was three of us, and we was like ace bunko. I'm still very close with one of them because he's my god brother, so he ain't going nowhere, even though I want to. But it was three of us, and she was a girl. When I say we were inseparable, when I moved, it was a turning point. I don't know if she was upset that I moved because she was happy at first. I was elevating, and then when I got here, I don't know, she just changed. And out of nowhere, she would stop answering calls. I text her, she'll take days to respond. Mm-hmm. And my birthday came up, and she didn't text me happy birthday. And I was like, oh, well, I texted her, I was like, well, girl, nice to know we're not friends no more. Now, was I wrong for taking it that far? I probably was. But, it's like, I ain't been talking to you, so it's my birthday.
It was a question.
So I'm trying to figure out where we at. And she never responded, so I ended up blocking her. Well, then it was around Connor's birthday, and he wanted to talk to her. And I had just sent her a picture of him or something. And she was like, I just want to, apologize for, the way that we stopped talking. It was wrong of me. I'm not used to voicing my opinion. And she's not. She's real guarded with her feelings or whatever. But, although I just let it go, I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt. It would have been nice if she would have expressed what the problem was so we could have gotten closure. I know that the problem was my spouse, but she just wouldn't tell me, hey, as long as you with this person, we just can't be friends. And because I'm always pick my wife regardless. Don't put me in a predicament where I got to pick between my wife or my friends, which is why I don't tell a lot now because I lost a great friend from choosing the love of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't align.
And that's what I feel like with my ex friend. They chose their partner, which is fine, but it wasn't in a situation where I didn't like their partner. It wasn't a situation where I knew enough about their partner to not like them. I didn't know. So it wasn't I didn't like their partner. It wasn't that you had to choose your partner over me. It was just you didn't like what I said, and I felt like as a friend you should have honored it.
Right.
Because if you're getting married and we're saying since we was little, this is how it was gonna go. Even right, like I would say a year before, because one of our mutual friends got married, and she was like, "Oh, I would still have you on my side." And when it didn't happen, and I said I didn't want to do what you asked me to do, but I would still be a part of it. I would still help you do everything else. I just didn't want to do that particular position, and that was just how I felt. I felt like my feelings were
invalued.
Yeah, so she didn't value my feelings, and then I wouldn't say she chose her partner. I feel like she really just chose her feelings without thinking. Like, okay, you said you don't want to do this, but you said you would still do this. Even if you didn't want me to help out with anything, I was still willing to be a number in the room.
Right.
And watch you walk down the aisle, watch you do all these things. And it wasn't good enough for you because I chose to not do something I wasn't comfortable with. And I was normally, before then, I would just do anything, especially for my friends or people I love because I like, oh, it's benefiting them. And the one time I chose myself, this is what happened.
But don't be afraid. I hope that's a learning point. And going forward, you still always pick yourself. in any type of thing. And that's something that I deal with too. Because even being in a relationship, sometimes I still don't choose myself first. And I'll be like, you know what, let me just make sure baby okay, so we can go from, then I'll be okay on the back burner. And I feel like when you truly love someone in a friendship, in a marriage, in any type of ship there is, you know, you always in a point where you like, ugh, I choose myself last. But you have to ask yourself, how long are you willing to take the back seat when you with someone when you know y'all can be sitting right beside each other. It's a passenger seat in the car for a reason.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like some people are needier than others. I'm a needy friend, people.
Very.
And there's no shame in my game. And then there's some friends that aren't needy at all, and you don't have to talk to them, and you be like, oh, like my best friend back home, we talk maybe once a week, you know.
My best friend like that. We may talk from back home. We may talk once every 2 to 3 weeks. But when we go home, it's like we're inseparable.
Right. Nothing
ever
changes.
Phone, nothing changes. And also my best friend from Allen State, Jasmine, we really like the same way.
Yeah.
Like if we can go a month without talking and just pop
record. It ain't no wrong with that. That's
but
how
you
it
also
is.
like you have your friends that you talk to every day.
Right.
Like you have a friend I talk to every day, all day. And sometimes I have to check in and like, did I talk to anybody else?
No. Because they're not important. Don't y'all be mad.
But I do try to check in on my friends. I have a few friends that's pregnant. I try to check in on them. I try to check in at least once a month on somebody.
Yeah.
If I don't even get around to everybody, try to check in on somebody. So sometimes I forget because I'm doing so much. I'm working. We got a business. We're doing the podcast. I'm trying to get my social media presence up.
Right.
When I can. I'm always being lazy about it. But also, my weight loss journey is up and down because I'm doing so much and sometimes I don't eat the best.
Right.
And so I feel like sometimes I forget about me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a new friend that's in the fitness journey too. That
I hope y'all caught this.
She checks in on me too because she like, I haven't heard from you. And I'm like, I was just about to text you too. So because I think that's important in friendships is checking in when you can.
Right.
You can't always check in every day of the week or you can't always check in every week.
Yeah.
But when you can and you sitting down and you got some silence, check in. And so that's what I try to do most of the time. Find a way or time to check in. Like I really feel like I don't like the friends that I have, everybody serve a different purpose.
Correct.
And do I think all of my friends could mesh in one building? Yes. But do I think all of my friends could be friends? No. Mm-hmm. And that's okay.
It is.
Because everybody's not meant to be friends with everybody, but you can be cordial, you can be associates.
And I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
Because you know, my tea sometimes a little strong.
You have a strong personality, but
to a good defect.
Yeah, like it's not like you a strong personality mean. Mm-hmm. It's more so like you're fun. You're loud, but who's
not? When the time is right.
Right.
He's not. He's quiet.
I
have to bring it out of him.
I'm talkative.
You are.
Now I can talk.
You are. You can. But life of the party vibes, no.
That used to be me.
See, I know.
Back in the day.
See, now it's you imbecile. I want to make sure we go back to that. Because now he's all prim and proper over here with Ghetto Betty. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's for the best of us. You know, I feel like we were brought together for a reason.
I do too. I think the reason why I took the position at that particular office is because God had to put me there for something.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't something I was just dying to do.
Right. Insurance selling is hard.
Yes. And so it wasn't something I was dying to do. And I had to figure it out. And I was figuring it out. And then, I think if we wouldn't have became friends at that office, I wouldn't be there.
I'm the glue, y'all. And that's my problem. I'm always trying to glue shit, and I'm fucking up people. I'm always trying to glue shit, and I need to stop and just let the paper fall off the wall because it's Lord, the office is crumbling. I'm trying to think of that movie. I'm trying to think. So,
And see, that's your problem. You'll text or say, have you ever saw such and such? And then you look at this person and you fall out laughing because you talking about somebody.
Because people are characters.
You be like, have you saw Stuart Little? And then you look over and you be like, oh my gosh, she's talking about this person.
Y'all know how the Simpsons be. You know, they said the Simpsons seen everything before it happened, like how they did the Popeye sandwich. They already had an episode about people fighting over chicken. And then Popeyes come out with that sandwich and everybody fighting over chicken. So it just be like, oh my God, have you ever seen, like we was at the office the other day, and I said, have you ever seen Scene with the elephant girl? And then whoosh, walking down. Hey, whoosh, y'all had that scene it. But baby, it's just be killing me.
It be killing me too. I be trying not. But, I mean, I don't... And see, when I say stuff, when people irritate me, I think my comments be harsh.
Sometimes they do.
But it takes a lot to get me there now.
It does take a lot. You so calm. I mean, you don't take Lexapro at all?
No.
I sure gonna do none of that. Because I needed that to keep me calm. I don't know.
I mean,
do you numb your hurricane?
No, but I think movement works.
Okay.
Working out, doing some type of movement. And my favorite workout is cardio. Even though I teach aerobics, my favorite cardio is running. And I haven't been able to run as much as I want to, but when I get the chance, I'm just like a calm state.
Yeah.
Don't be caring.
And that's how I am on my hookah.
And that too. I love a hookah.
Oh, Lord.
I love a hookah. But
yes, Lord. They got this new flavor called Ocean Mix. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Every time I get a hookah, it's something happens. It's either breaking, it's burning somebody because the flames going everywhere, something. So I just decided to kind of take a break from having one at home.
Oh, wait.
But I do miss it.
I had to light mine up all the time. It soothes me, especially when I try not to drink during the week. You know, that's a struggle for me. But I try not, I'm not an alcoholic, people, but I try not to drink. And so when I smoke my hookah, I don't want to drink. Mm-hmm. It kind of calms me down a little bit.
I get that. So, I mean, I try not to drink too. It's easier for me.
He literally don't drink a lot.
I used to. But see, that's
all this stuff before me, y'all. All this stuff before me.
Because
we would have got in so much trouble back in the
Exactly.
day.
But I had to kind of tone it down for me because I started getting, I started drinking too much. And
what you used to drink?
I still drink white.
Oh, like vodka?
I drink vodka, yeah, things like that.
I hope you ain't drink gin.
Not yet.
Well, from Luverne, you about
No. Luverne people do not drink gin. That's 4-5.
What the hell is 4-5?
4-5 is Port Deposit. Calhoun.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Those people drink gin. We don't know it.
Y'all drink just vodka and tequila.
And beer.
Oh.
I love me a beer.
What kind of beer?
I like a Budweiser. But I don't
buy you look like a Budweiser ass. Ooh, wait, I can see you drinking a Budweiser. You a nasty dog.
But I don't drink
you gotta
them
be
as
cold.
much now. Yes.
Like extra cold.
Mm-hmm. But I don't drink them as much now. Unless we go out and I get a Budweiser at the table. I don't buy a pack. Because I'm the only person in my friend circles that drink beer.
I bet.
I buy cider.
Then Budweiser at that.
Well, we buy ciders.
Okay.
So we do apple ciders, the different ciders.
Now I do a Corona. It gotta be cold. And I gotta have some grenadine.
As we wind down, what is one goal you want to do for a week?
One goal I'm gonna do for the week is I'm gonna breathe and I'm gonna relax.
Relax.
Literally.
Okay.
That's
You're giving me
that's it.
Because
the door is closed. The door is closed. Now, I was on Facebook today, and I just want to say I freaking love the way Dwayne loves motherfucking Whitley. When she was about to get married, he said, baby, please. Woo!
That was it.
That was it.
Well, a goal for me this week, I am back on my journey of reading.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
for January, I read 5 books.
You need to read Shan Draper. I done told you, Tiz.
I will.
Thank you.
After I might start it while I'm doing this other.
Oh, you should tell the people about the book you read next episode.
We'll talk about that later. But my goal is to read at least 4 Black author books this month.
And she is Black.
Mm-hmm. And the one I'm reading now is Black. And then, so that is my goal to continue, like, to get probably to chapter 5 by Friday.
Okay.
And also, just come to the office in more better, like, continuing to do better spirits.
You did really good this week. I had to give you props.
Ooh, we never thought we'd end up like